morning, in line for the Eurostar. It's 4:45 in the morning. This is not nearly as bad as it was yesterday when I passed through in the evening. So, first train out, maybe a good decision, hopefully, we'll see. So I was right next to the door that we're using to get on my train. So that worked. Yay! Which station you need to go to in order to see certain events. I'm in the train station. I am not having a good time with the Wi-Fi here. It keeps kicking me out. And I need to figure out where I'm going, and I also need to buy train tickets. So, wish me luck. To my Airbnb, building B. He said, look at the gray box. I'm like, that doesn't look like a lockbox. It's over here. Apparently there's a few of them. But I had to come in here and put it in a code. I'm so happy I copied this. And I got the keys. He said I can drop off my stuff, so I'm so thankful for that. Oh, yes. Okay, I made it into my room. It was a little tricky because you have to unlock the door, but then you have to keep turning it in order to actually open the door. So I was freaking out for a good 10 minutes there, but I did make it. So let's take a look at the room. Come in here, and cool floor. Looks like a fake fireplace. Windows open. Ooh, look at that view. That's pretty great. Look on either side. Now the busy street is a block that way, but this street is very quiet. I noticed that when I was walking over here. And the metro station is very close as well, so that's nice. All right, let's take a look at the rest of the room. So here's my bed. So in context, there's the door. So it's pretty thin, but it's comfy enough. Got a desk there. Bathroom with everything I need. And then a kitchen area as well with stuff I probably don't need, but it's there if I need it. And like any European area, no air conditioning, but I was expecting that. He does have a fan here, so that's going to be helpful. The window's pretty ventilated, and I am on the top floor, so hey, if anything, I'm not going to have any noisy neighbors above me, so that'll be nice. After a brief rest to get rid of my stuff, I'm going to head out and see if I can do some stuff. I'm a little nervous. This is not something I'm really used to. Speaking French, I can get around just fine, but like communicating with people, I'm a little nervous about. So wish me luck. I'm gonna try and get some lunch at a cafe or at a bakery that's not too far from here called Bullis, which was, I think, recommended to me by Les Frenchies, which is a YouTube channel that I have been watching a bunch of before I got here. Je voudrais is I would like, and then please, of course, is s'il vous plaît. So I've got that. So I also know parlez-vous anglais? Do you speak English? That's going to be the biggest help. All right, let's get out of here. got her recommendation of a vegetarian sandwich. And I came with a set, so I also got 2 cream puffs, which are highly recommended. 1 chocolate, 1 vanilla. Bon appetit! It's interesting. Not something I would normally get, but it's a good taste. I will enjoy it. Okay, that was fun. Got a good meal. The sandwich itself was good. It was a vegetarian, like I mentioned, but the bread was amazing. And yeah, those are probably the best cream puffs I have ever eaten in my life. I'm gonna check out a little bit of the 3rd arrondissement. Well, if I wanted to see Deadpool and Wolverine tomorrow, now I know where I can go. Just down the street. Claire coming at you from the travel wall. Wanted to explain something. I was assigned by the podcast to do some fun videos for their social media. So every so often I'm going to be inserting some vertical videos into the regular vlogs. And those are the ones that got posted on social media throughout the Olympics. I took a lot of video at that time and not a lot of the regular video, but I still wanted to make sure that you saw some of the stuff that I had taken videos of for the social media posts. So I'm just sliding those in every so often. It'll come with a fun little graphic. So I'm gonna put one in right here about one of the grocery stores that I went into right now. Come with me as I go grocery shopping in Paris. First off, I'm gonna start with a nice crusty baguette, stick that in the basket. Next up were some dessert choices, and I decided to go with some chocolate mousse. I didn't go for any candy this time, but it's nice to know it's there. In the cheese section, the big cheese section, I made sure to get some cheese straight from France. And in the cookies and biscuits, I got some Milka brand, which I've had before, quite good. I got distracted by a cat that sauntered through the store like it owned the place. Didn't mind me at all, that's for sure, and I made sure to give it the attention it deserves. What a good little kitty. Finished off with a wine selection, because wine is pretty cheap in France. Decided to go for a nice €4 bottle of wine before I discovered, look, there's wine with my name on it. Ooh, that's a little too expensive. Not today. Thanks for coming with me on my shopping trip. Brief stop at the room to drop off my groceries. Now I'm headed off to get my media center credentials. And then I think I'm going to go to the media center because, fun fact, you can't pick up your credentials at the media center. You have to go to the building south of town. So go south, get the credential, then go to the place which will use the credential. Let's do it. Accreditation is procured. My picture is awful, but I had been freaking out that they weren't going to let me get an accreditation because my picture was off, so I wanted to be absolutely sure it was correct. So it looks really bad, but that's okay because I am official accredited media, and I just think that's cool. I'm going to tour around a little bit here. I guess they've kind of closed down Rue de Rivoli, so there's not as much traffic. It's actually quite nice, and this hotel is being blocked off, and we can look around a little bit. This is going to be open, but it's not quite open yet. This is the Hotel de Ville. That's where I got my accreditations. It's huge. Take a look at it. I might have to stop back here sometime. So all the volunteers are on that side, but I think it's because it's the end of the line for this train. So a lot of lines are closed for now. I don't know if they're going to reopen next week or not, but there's all these volunteers. You can see them in their purple. And they're making sure the train is completely empty before it goes on any further. Never fear, my train is fine. And right across from the park is the Carré du Temple, or the place where I'll be spending a lot of time. The Paris Media Center. This place is pretty amazing. It basically has everything that I would need, and air conditioning, Wi-Fi, televisions that show the games, and I get to use it for free. I just have to push out some videos and stuff, which I already have 3 in the works, so I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. But I think I'm going to be spending a lot of time here. And actually, they have a special opening ceremony party tomorrow, and I'm probably going to attend this one just because I know where it is. I can get in and don't have to worry too much about anything else. The volunteers have been great too. As you can see, I am back in my Airbnb. There is a little bit of leaking going on with my toilet. I've been contacting my host back and forth, and he says, just make sure you push down on the flusher for 4 seconds. I was like, oh, that would have been good to know. So I wanted to kind of wrap up the day. It's about 7 o'clock, and I am back here, and I am not going anywhere else tonight because tomorrow is going to be a pretty late night for me. But I did want to show you my media credential, which comes on this cool lanyard that I am probably going to use for school next year. I did include some pins. I know apparently pin trading is a thing here, and I would like to get some pins, so I'm gonna see if I can grab anything from other people. But my picture is pretty awful. I went to a grocery store right after I finished at the media center, which I was at the media center for a couple hours, and I plan to probably be there for about that much every day. And I picked up dinner. So I got some sushi, because they had sushi, but they also had onigiri. I'm so excited. And I picked up some bananas, and I picked up some shampoo because there's no shampoo or soap in the other room. And that is about the day. Today was getting your bearings day. So there were lots of mistakes made here and there. Like at the grocery store, I didn't realize you needed to weigh the bananas at the banana stand, and then you get a barcode there. I was trying to weigh them at the checkout counter, which is not how they do it, so my bad. There were a few other slip-ups here and there. I'm trying to use my Navigo, which is the card that you use for public transportation. Fortunately, there was a very nice old man that was helping me out, and he even got me in through the exit, which luckily there were no Paris
2024 volunteers at that station at that time, because I probably would have gotten in trouble, but I didn't. So thank you, old man. You were a helpful guy. There were a few other things here and there where I just kind of felt uncomfortable because I was still trying to get used to things. This happens when I get to a new country. I just, there's a lot of new things. Everybody's speaking a new language. I have to figure everything out. But fortunately, a lot of people just immediately switch from French to English. So that made me feel bad because they know 2 languages very well, and I don't know 1 language. And as much as I try to learn any second language, I just never seem to. Even 3 years of German got me zilch when I visited Germany. Tomorrow, there's some press conferences at the media center that I might attend just because I'm media and it's something I could do. The big thing though is the opening ceremonies tomorrow night, and I will plan on going to the media center again for that because I know that I can get in, and it sounds like it's going to be a pretty fun time. We'll see. I think that's it. With that, I will say, and now that I'm in France, bonne journée, and I will see you tomorrow.